Ethan faces more than most adults within an hour of waking up, but he gets on the bus to school every day with joy. Literally every person who meets him loves him. On Sunday, March 20th at 8 a.m., which is unusually late for Ethan, he was still quiet. Dan startled awake and found Ethan dead in his bed. He was 6 years old.
CureSHANK's mission is to accelerate treatments for Phelan-McDermid syndrome, a severe genetic disorder caused by changes to the SHANK3 gene. In 2022, we completed our biggest project to date, sponsoring an externally led, patient-focused drug development meeting before the FDA.
Today's meeting will serve to advance the development and regulation of new and better treatments for Phelan-McDermid syndrome.
This disorder affects thousands, including my son, Darius.
You wanna try again? Are you gonna swallow or are you gonna keep it in your mouth?
At the FDA meeting, our stories were told.
One of the biggest struggles for us is eating. Because of Hudson's motor planning delays and intellectual disability, she can't identify appropriate bite sizes. She's needed the Heimlich more times in her life than any other child or parent should have to go through. No parent should have to do this over and over for their child.
It was escalating. He would bang his head on the floor, on the wall, on a door. He would hit his head with his fists. He might have a really huge meltdown, just had to strain him. He's fighting and fighting and fighting to be able to get out of our grip so that he could hurt himself.
Our fears for the future almost always revolve around seizures. Sudden, unexpected death and epilepsy is very scary, and it happens very often.
Our struggles heard.
She broke into full-blown mania and psychosis. She saw witches in the tree branches and pleaded with us to cut the trees down. She began to believe that the people she misses so much are dead under rocks. She wept for hours, saying, "My heart is broken into little pieces. Ow, ow."
And hope expressed.
As Ricky's mother, I'm prepared to make sacrifices and take the necessary risks in trying new treatments because I'm unwilling to accept that this is it for my son.
Of course, we would love to have a total cure for PMS, maybe a way to insert the missing piece of this 22nd chromosome into each cell of the body, but I suspect that is still a ways off. Nonetheless, we remain ever hopeful.
I hope that these experiences that my family have navigated gives you a little insight into our lives. We deeply love Bennett and are trying our best to provide him with a good quality of life.
The event was a resounding success, and community engagement was record-breaking.
So being able to see her sleeping 1, 2, 3 nights continuously is like, oh, wow, what happened here?
With over 200 families participating in polling questions and over 150 submitting comments. Live attendees included industry representatives from 13 companies, 30 researchers, and 16 FDA regulators.
This whole day has been incredible. We've pulled back the curtain on Phelan-McDermid syndrome, and it's because each and every one of you were willing to share the things that worry you every single day.
For 2023, we have undertaken new important projects. We will not rest in our mission to accelerate treatments for the thousands living with Phelan-McDermid syndrome.